So I should be live again, I hope. Am I back? Is anybody still here? Umo, Aro, are you here? Can you hear me? Am I live? Do I live? Otaku, welcome to the second part of the stream. And congratulations on being the first on the second part of the stream. How are you doing today? Okay, I guess we are back. And we have the ad break running. I'm doing good, except I'm full, you. What the hell? Bot needs to be blocked and destroyed. I just had my stream crash on me, and work was chaotic today and everything was just crazy. So I don't know how I'm doing. So Fumo and Ari, are you still here? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Am I needed?
I will never again try to look at the Warband collection armor and weapon stuffs. Oh god, that That was the second time this crashed my stream. This is crazy. Did your stream go down? Yeah, my stream crashed because I tried to look at armor stuff. Welcome back, Kirk. I guess it's the second stream this night.
I can protect you in the city, but the Vanguard will not allow you to approach the Sunwell. Results will change that.
Results? I have no tools, no support, and zealots on both sides hunting me.
If you found a pathway to Xalatath, the Vanguard would leave, to say nothing of the power your people could acquire.
Thank you for your intercession. While I pride myself on doing what is necessary for Silvermoon and the Sunwell, I have a feeling my own patience would have worn thin and I would have said something that all of us would have regretted. I just got the notification. Well, gotta keep the streak up. Yeah, I can imagine that some streaks might be lost thanks to that.
Beauty of Eversong
Ha ha ha. It is something.
I serve Silvermoon.
Okay, I can't get into the Void Storm. I have to do Arator's quests. So let's do that for the last hour or so of stream. This stream will then last 1 hour or so.
Make yourself comfortable. What do you want?
Oh, hello, Wet Bun. I'm just watching the fountain. I need to get some air. Was I needed somewhere? Is that why you're here? Alonso's Fowl asks that we meet him at the Sunwell. Fowl sent you. He's a decent man. Did you know that he founded my paladin order? He trained the Silver Hand as his legacy. Very well, Wet Bun. I go where I'm ordered. That's the life I signed up for. Let's go.
Asking for me to inspire anyone? Fowl always was an original thinker.
So since this is the start of the stream, how's everyone doing? Did you have a nice night or day so far? Did you enjoy the stream you watched until 10 minutes ago? Okay, this bike is cool, but low. We need some skywriting, but for ground mounts. Like ground running. put that real quick in here because I just remembered that can happen when streams crashes and you stay on the site. Still need to go further. I don't need to go in there, do I? Ah, I can just go around here. There's the Sunwell fighting the Void Storm. There's a lot of people running around here.
Ah, good. You're both here. There is a crisis of faith that we need to fix.
Hi Sarah, just came back and saw your title. Much love to you and hope you're doing good. I'm doing somewhat. My first stream just crashed 15 minutes ago and I had to restart it all. I have ranted about my workplace a lot yet. I have actually not talked about the unfortunate scheduling news. I could do it now.
Are you a seeker of light or dark?
I could just keep questing and put it into a Discord message. No, let's talk about the unfortunate scheduling news for a moment. The thing is, I have a bit of a time problem, as I had to realize. With work, studying and streaming, things are not looking that good at the moment. I can't really do much about my workload, like at my workplace. That is like set hours, and I need to spend a bit more time studying at the moment, so I was thinking of, well, the only thing to do is pretty much reducing my streaming hours. I will try not to do a complete break of streaming, but I think I will have to limit it to 2 or 3 days a week, at least for March, maybe even for April. And so I'm still thinking about which days to choose. I'm quite sure I will choose Saturday, because then I can always stream a bit longer. As for the other day or days, I'm not quite sure yet. I think I will try with 2 days a week first, at least for the first 2 weeks or so, to see how my time then goes, and see if I can actually do a third one if my time allows it, or if that is out of the question. So for next week, expect only 2 streams. I will definitely need one more stream to finish the World of Warcraft main campaign here. That's also the reason I concentrated on the main quests today. But I will also do a different game next week as well. It's a bit of a change of pace, so to say. Yeah, I can guess. Makes sense. Take care of yourself. Yes, start small. Yeah, that is that with the scheduling. I will do a Discord post as well to explain it for everyone who's not here or may not listen at the moment. As for ranting about my job, Shashin, it was crazy today. I started work at 7:30 a.m. Or rather, I got to work at 7:30 a.m. and then the first thing I got told, Syra, nice that you're here. Can you maybe start working later today? We need someone for the 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. shift. Because there's no one there because someone got sick yesterday. And I was like, sure. And then I drove back home on my bicycle and yeah, I went back at 1 p.m. to start working and everything was just pure chaos because yesterday that person just missed as well and there was so much stuff that didn't get done and we had to try to catch up with so much.
Good. You're both here.
I actually managed to catch up with my stuff, which I'm still surprised how I actually managed to do that. Hey Nova, welcome to the second part of the stream today. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I managed to do that. I busted my ass off to actually finish that in time. And the thing is that co-worker that called in sick yesterday, we all know that she is most likely not really sick, but that she is taking an early start into her vacation. For one thing, because her boyfriend broke up with her at the last weekend and she's kinda... She's been kinda down the whole week as I was told. But... it's annoying. I'm doing amazing, just watched Voidstorm episode 1 pilot, it was so peak. I see. I'm watching the Voidstorm here and the Sunbeam. Can't go closer, can you? We undead have a complex relationship with the light. I'm more than most. The light burns me. I have learned to endure its pain and still practice as a priest. But having been Archbishop for years, the light resonates with me more than others. The Sunwell is no exception. Out here it's a constant searing sensation. Intense but manageable. If I were to go inside though, I would be consumed by the light as surely as a flame consumes a moth. I will have to leave, so have a good night. You have a good night as well, Shashin, and thanks for dropping by at least for a moment and hearing me rant. Good luck for the upcoming weeks, thank you. If I were to go inside though, I would be consumed by the light as surely as a flame consumes a moth.
The only thing under your control is how you feel.
Fury Lens just released it, I suggest you watch it sometime. My favorite character in it is my PFP for everything. There's pictures of her in DMs I sent a few days ago. Yeah, I remember that. I have to see when I actually have time to watch it. Might take a while, to be honest. Hey Fumo. It is so painfully bright here, don't you think? You were able to convince him. Thank you.
We can fix our mistakes.
The Vanguard of Light are maintaining a difficult ritual at the Sunwell. It requires focus, discipline. It is quite exhausting. Take my staff. I've had it since I was Archbishop in Stormwind. It is meaningful to me and my faith. The light responds to meaning and intention. It should renew the Vanguard's spirit so they can maintain the ritual a while longer. I can't approach any closer to the Sunwell, so you will have to do this for me.
That's your solution? To zap them with your staff?
Those defenders have exhausted themselves, giving of their own faith and power. We bolster their reserves.
Alright, time to head in and poke some people with my staff.
The Sunwell is a conduit for the light, made holy through the sacrifice of the Naru Muru. Without faith, the battle is lost.
Invalid target. Yeah, if you don't need to raise the faith in Velen.
I know you are tired. It is hard to continue, but we must.
You need your big... I'm worried that Void Elf might sneak back in here and disrupt our efforts at the Sunwell. I have marshaled what priests were available to ward against the Void. It won't repel the devouring host, but will prevent contamination from any undesirable mortals.
I greet you.
The light prevails.
Should the Sunwell fall, we have no way to stop the devouring host.
I have found my purpose, to serve others by volunteer. What's the situation?
We have taken different paths to reach the light, but together we assemble for the same purpose, to protect Azeroth.
What was the reason for the crash this time? Same as last time. Somewhat the same. I went into the Warband collection because I wanted to look up a piece of equipment during the ad break, and then everything just broke. Very cute model, by the way. You look like you could give cuddly hugs. I can give very cuddly hugs, and this model is me trying to get as close as possible to the OC design I had with the Prism model,
What if I promise that
and I like it.
will take you far away from here? We will accomplish much together.
I had hoped that seeing the rest of the Vanguard focused on the Sunwell would give him a goal that was bigger than his pain and lead him away from his anger. Instead, he belittles my solution. Thank you, Wetbun, for doing it in his stead. It was necessary to keep the Void Storm at bay. I need a cuddly hug. I can give you a cuddly hug, Nova.
Light bless you, friend.
The holy power in my staff has been spent. 40 years of fervent prayers drained away in a few minutes. It was for a good cause, and my staff will recover in time. There are other relics like my staff that were important to paladins and priests. Light's Hope Chapel has many such relics stored there. Arator trained there as well. Perhaps the solution to his pain could also be found within.
The only thing under your control is how you feel. We will accomplish much together.
Stay a while and listen.
You're creating a bigger cloud with your moping than Xalatath's Void Storm. Speak your mind. Let it out before these feelings create a well of poison in your gut.
I'm not just upset that my father cut me down. I'm upset that
Please
when
give
he
me.
did
Okay, I
so,
can give
my
you a
father
huggy.
shining brightly in his eyes. The same light that I am taught to revere. Under its guidance, he almost killed me.
So, you blame the light, not your father.
We are trained to wield the light as a weapon. Is that all that I am as a paladin? You founded the Silver Hand. You trained my father. I suppose I blame you as well. You crafted this philosophy of war. I followed your teachings until I burned myself with my own wrath.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. I really did make a mess of it all, didn't I?
What?
I'm reminded of each and every one of my failings every day.
You for the Huggy Wuggy. You're welcome, Nova.
What are you saying?
In many ways, this world is broken. You should feel angry about it. That doesn't mean you can't try to change the world or yourself for the better. Come with me on my little quest. I can't promise we'll change anything but how you feel. But that's the only thing we can control.
My night is a lot better now. I'm happy to hear that, Nova. Tell Alonsos you are ready to go to Light's Hope.
We can fix up to Light's Hope to gather relics and inspire the Vanguard.
Do we get a portal?
Place to take my mind off the problems with paladins.
Ah, we don't get a portal, so we have to fly there. Quite some way away. So which game would you like to see me play next week? Aside from one day of World of Warcraft. There's still one more day that I will stream. Not sure which day yet, I have to think about it a bit more. But yeah, one day World of Warcraft, one day something else. And I will try to make perhaps some very short videos when I have the time. Like playing, for example, World of Warcraft for a bit and doing one activity, making a video out of it. I will see what will be possible. I think I have to fly around this mountain.
Lord Tyrosus, I had no idea things were so desperate. What can we do to help?
At your service.
You weren't called to the sun well. I have faithfully served the light throughout my life, Wet One, even lost an eye along the way. Some are stronger paladins than me, but not many. But outside of a few defenders and our squires, nearly everyone was taken to Silvermoon to stop the void. I can't help but wonder if I failed the light in some way, yet I can't see how. Regardless, it seems you were needed to protect Light's hope. Perhaps. While I am here, I will certainly do my best to serve the light no matter what. Though I still wonder why I was not called upon. How did Death Knights come to defend Light's hope? There was no one else. Nearly every paladin was taken by the light to the Sunwell. Darion owed me a favor, in a sense, for trying to kill me and take Tyrion's body to be one of his horsemen. But he has no desire to see the void come closer to a triumph over Azeroth. So when I asked for help, the Ebon Blade stepped up to assist us.
Azeroth will not fall while
Welcome to Light's Hope, Wetbun. Most of the paladins that defended these grounds were called by the light. I've had to reach out to the Ebon Blade for support, or the Scourge would have overrun this holy place.
take care of yourself out there.
Normally, Wetbun paladins from Light's Hope hold back the Scourge in the immediate area around the chapel, but they've all been called to fight the Void. As a result, Scourge forces have greatly increased the numbers around the chapel. We've managed to hold the line so far, but only with the help of Darion and the Ebon Blade. Give us some room to breathe, defeat as many of them as you can.
With so many defenders called away to the Sunwell, the Scourge almost broke through to the chapel. I've called for assistance from the Ebon Blade, but we
I
could
need to
use your
target
help
something
pushing
first.
back this latest attack.
Alright, time to do some Scourge hunting. Haven't done that in quite a while.
I require a target. I do not have a target.
I fear if I were stationed here to fight the Scourge, I'd become just like my father. I'd fall to rage and wrath.
Wait, why are these abominations so strong?
I shouldn't let my doubts get in the way of the defense of this space.
I need to target something first.
Okay, nearly done. Oh, it's done, done.
But is this what it means to wield the light? An endless battle against evil? Its hope is in danger. The world is in danger. I need to get my head in the battle.
Thank you. The Scourge has diminished. Take whatever relics you need to support the Sunwell. We will prevail.
Thank you, Wetbun. You've thinned their ranks enough that we'll be able to maintain the defenses with the help we have from our allies. Now Fowl has told me about your need of relics.
Walk always in the light.
Alonso tells me you're looking for relics of holy power to sustain those performing the ritual holding the void at bay. Now that you've beaten back the scourge, you and Arator are certainly welcome to enter the Sanctum of Light and use what we have for the cause.
For my first lesson, learn from the revered heroes of the past and what inspired their light.
That's what I've been trying to do since I joined the Silver Hand.
Alright, let's go in.
I've known the stories of these paladins since I was a child. Each of them is a legend, immortalized in stone. Their great deeds set an example for all paladins. But no matter how hard I try, I fear that I'll never live up to them.
Yeah, there's basically a cathedral beneath this chapel. It has always been crazy here. This is the Paladin Order Hall, or Class Hall, that got added in Legion. Because then every class got their own Class Hall.
Marad was known for his skill in combat, yet his relic is a meditation crystal.
Thanks for the love, Mengjan, and welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Crom defended the people of Lordaeron, but the relic is a smithing hammer, not a weapon. Mara's heroics inspired the creation of the Silver Hand. Her relic is a book of refugee prayers, though. Uther was the first and greatest of the Silver Hand Paladins. I forgot that statue was here.
That statue of Tyrion Fordring? Yeah.
Lena led an army against the Legion. Why would her relic be something like this? I had expected these relics to be powerful weapons. Instead, they were mostly simple items, unconnected to war. The Silver Hand was founded to wield the light in battle. Is that not the measure of a paladin's accomplishments?
I think he got it the wrong way.
The most revered paladins didn't draw their faith in the light from warfare. They fought to preserve what they valued most.
Yeah, that's the thing. They didn't want to fight. They needed to fight to protect what's most important for them.
We will prevail.
Countless great heroes are interred under the chapel, Wetbun. Hopefully their relics can be of aid to those at the Sunwell. Even through Tavern's songs, she radiated her light by lifting other spirits. Marad leaned on this meditation crystal for peace, just as other leaned on Marad for strength and protection. Chrome's armor, bolstered by the light, was stronger than even Chrome. Few know how he forged it himself. Gotta go, cute bun. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, have a nice day, Nova. Thanks for dropping by. Uther's faith in the light shone brightest when he was healing others. With her poetic prayers to the light, we taught of the light we share with each other, the joy and fellowship found in community.
Azeroth will not.
I trust you found what you needed, Wetbun.
May the light give you strength.
These artifacts will help sustain the Vanguard. But they are not enough. I know of a place nearby that would have the rest we need, but given Arator's state of mind, I'm hesitant to go there. No sense in avoiding it. We must all face up to the fact that Scarlet Crusade calls upon the power of the light, and has for decades.
The Scarlet Crusade? You of all people want to spread their light?
They claimed many relics when they seized my church. Relics that would be better used to our purpose of holding back Xalatath.
I can scarcely believe that the light answers their call. I was always taught that the light was good. The crusade is unconscionable.
The light seeks a path. It does not dictate the way. Look at all the cultures across Azeroth that channel the light. From Elune to Graal to Anshe. Philosophically different from our Church of Holy Light, but with the same ability to channel the energy.
I have often wondered.
The light needs a lens to focus its power through the wielder. The light brings certainty, and it responds to one's conviction. But the light cannot distinguish between love and hatred.
So that is why the Scarlet Crusade claims it acts according to the light's will.
And why they were able to pervert my teachings of fellowship and protection into something you and I recognize so clearly as evil. The Scarlet Crusade was founded by a paladin I personally anointed. For a long time, I saw them as my own misjudgment made manifest. Perhaps I still do. However, the relics they possess will do for our purposes of bolstering the Sunwell defenders. It will be good to reclaim them.
I think these stay a while and listen parts got really worked on, not just in this add-on, also the one before, but this one has a lot of them, and you learn a lot of a backstory of people here through that. Time to go for the Scarlet Monastery. Contrary to my plans for the stream, I will neither end the campaign nor reach level 90 today. I'm not even halfway to level 89 and there's only like not more than half an hour that I want to stream. How the hell can entering the Scarlet Monastery be optional if I need to meet Foul inside the monastery? Oh shit, he's high level. You carry the taint of a scourge, prepare to enter the twisting nether. I do not carry the taint of a scourge, I'm carrying the taint of the void. Please do not mistaint me.
I require a target.
You're here, champion.
Thanks for the hat
We
pets,
should join
Fimo.
Avatar inside. My sermon to these fanatics is falling on deaf ears. We will accomplish much together. The only thing under your control is how you feel.
Alright, time to head in.
Yeah,
Here we are. Let's deal with these Scarlets.
we're done.
Are you a seeker of light or dark?
Scarlet Crusade has been wielding the light for its evil purposes for decades, Wetbun. I am disappointed to see how many forces they still have here. Still, the light responds to them just as it does to us. We're here to get the relics to help the Sunwell. While we're here, let's cleanse this place of the dark influences.
We can fix our mistakes.
Leaders of a crusade have channeled the light through their weapons every day for years. While their goals and actions are reprehensible to us, their weapons are no less useful than my own staff, especially in such a time of need. As you go through the Scarlet Halls, whenever you find a leader, defeat them and bring back their weapon. We will put it to a righteous use to aid the Sunwell.
This place has all the trappings of the Church of Holy Light, but turned to an evil purpose.
That is my second lesson. The light is channeled through belief and conviction, even if they are misguided.
One smites an unbeliever.
I feel like Foul could be one of the very few people that actually knows that you can get corrupted by the light as well. That things might not always be the best if you take in too much of the light.
Will these initiates forever call forth the light through hatred?
I do not have a target.
Time to wait.
Intruders! So the time has come to die for the Crusade! Wait, I yield! I lost my faith in this order long ago. I won't give my life for them as well.
Good choice.
If you wish to surrender, give us your weapon. Leave this accursed place and never return. This blade was forged
I
long
need to
before the
target
Crusade's
something
hatred.
first.
Perhaps it can be returned to a wielder who is truly righteous.
I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first.
Glory to the Sindori.
You heathens! dare disturb my communion?
Hey, Death. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing quite good. How are you doing?
The lights will choose a new leader for our crusade.
And now I still need to eliminate some
Or
enemies.
we'll just continue this doctrine of spite.
Erator, the light may empower its followers, but the morals and ethics of this force come from within each of us.
Fine, that's good to hear.
I require a target.
The Vtuber model looks cool. Thank you. I'm using the prism model and having it customized as close to my OC design as was possible with the customizable model. Yeah, Bun is cool. Thanks, Fumo. I just jumped into enemies there.
I require a target.
Where are you from? I'm from Germany.
What do you want?
Light bless you, friend.
This place has seen better days when it was truly in the service of the Church of Holy Light. Originally under Saldan and Alexandros, it did much good in Lordran. The crusade was misled over time into hatred of the other, which has guided their actions for decades.
Are you
Excellent work. Perhaps one day the Scarlet Monastery can be a place that truly serves the light, but for now our time is limited and our focus must remain on the Sunwell. What artifacts have you found here? Maya directed the light through his staff, both to fight outsiders and to train his pupils to do the same. Elise focused the light through her sword whenever she fought for the crusade until the day she walked away from them both. Benthar channeled the light through the staff for his own dark purposes, which will find better use at the Sunwell. Oh, okay, your English is really good. Thank you. I've been training my English for quite some time, but I can't get rid of my German accent. These weapons of the light shall serve a much greater purpose from this day forward. I hope that may be true as well for Elise. The Scarlet Champion Arator showed mercy too. I told her to begin by surrendering herself to Kala Menethil at the Sunwell. Oh. I can only take the axe.
We can fix our mistakes.
Do not like your German accent. I don't really have much against it, but sometimes it gets a bit in the way of pronouncing things. I hope my staff's light has been enough to uphold those at Sunwell while we have sought these relics. Together with those from Light's Hope, they should be much more significant aid. Let us return there quickly.
Is this the fate of all paladins? Die a legend, or live to be consumed by zealotry and wrath?
No, Erator. My hope is that you can find a different path to follow.
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I'm not hard on myself.
The past will haunt you.
Ooh, now he can open a portal. We could have had it so much easier. All this flying around.
I can't face those gathered at the Sunwell right now.
Are you a seeker of
Quickly,
light?
weapon. Let us get these distributed. Once they have bought us time in the effort to hold back the void, these relics will be a more powerful aid. Let us hope it will be enough. Quickly deliver these relics to our friends.
Eretor, I did not mean to add to your burdens. The trip to the cathedral was necessary to save the Sunwell. Champion, if you could deliver the relics, I need to have a word in private with Eretor.
Sure. Just let me do all the work.
I appreciate your concerns, Korth. For my people, the light and the Sunwell are the same. They may complain, but they will accept the Vanguard.
If you say so, Vendel. It just seems we're ruffling too many griffin feathers.
Let's first speak with Elise. Can't find her. There she is. Thank you for sparing me when I finally left the crusade. I had growing doubts for years, but always pushed them aside. Talking with Kali and Mariella is giving me a completely different way of seeing the world, Wet One. It feels a lot like falling, but also like breaking free all at once. With their help, I know I'll land in a better place.
Light's blessing upon you.
I lost my life trying to build a bridge between the Forsaken and humanity, Wet One. A worthy cause which I am still pursuing. So thanks to you and Alonso's for sending Elise my way. She seems eager to learn and to set right the wrongs she has done. Wet One, this isn't the first time I've seen a great evil cost the Sunwell. I may be exhausted, but I will persevere as before. Approaching exhaustion from the performing the ritual at the Sunwell. This is Uther's kit from his work as a healer. You should have it and let its light support you. For years, Wet One, I was bitter with Uther for having trained Arthurs. But he forgave me, even that upset me. Since then, I've done my best to serve the light, but I've carried such disappointment, remnants of bitterness from the suffering I've seen. Entrusting me with Uther's kit may yet do one more act of healing. Okay, where's the next person? Can I just run through the light without dying? Yes, I can. No, I can't not. How did that happen? What are your pronouns, by the way? She, her. Most of the time. Also, in this case right now, my pronoun is dead bunny. What you get trying to run through a pillar of holy light as a void elf demon hunter. Wet One, how are you holding up? I know you face many heavy burdens. I must admit I am nearing the end of my reserves myself. Vindicator Marad found peace and strength from this meditation crystal. Marad was a hero to our people, Wet One. I can feel his light. It still remains in the crystal. I was going to default to she, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Well met.
Yeah, then it's always better to ask. I hope you're back with good news, Wet One. We're all getting tired. Without that boost from foul stuff earlier, we already would have failed. I have a relic to sustain you. It's Mara Fordragon's prayer book.
Stay on course.
What? That's unbelievable. She was my grandmother. She watched over refugees fleeing from Stormwind to Lordaeron. The stories about her inspired me to take up the light. I never knew her, but I will treasure this Wet One. Thank you.
How can I help?
Of course, Valen, he is at full capacity.
Are you ready?
I won't lie, Wetbun. While it's a true honor to be here at the Sunwell, it has been extraordinarily exhausting. I hope you're here with good news or more help. Take this sword. It has a great deal of light within it, but needs a new course. Thank you, Wetbun. I can feel its energy already. I'll use it well. Give remaining relics to Valen. Wetbun, the other channelers are growing quite weary again. I hope you and Fall have brought a solution. Give Valen the remaining relics to distribute.
Thank you, champion. We are resolute in our defense, but mortal in our constitutions. These relics will bolster us for a time.
With the relics delivered, the Sunwell is safe for now.
Those relics, they should be able to sustain the ritual for much longer. And we can attend to other matters. I think I have failed Arator in my attempt to steady him after the incident with his father. I may have shattered his faith with uncomfortable truths of the light. I would like to consult with the wisest person I know, Sunwalker Desco. I did not see him with the Vanguard. Tyrosus told me he may be in Hammerfall providing aid to the displaced.
The path I spoke to you of finding a different path, Erator. I think it's time we started on it.
What are you reading? I'm reading the quest text here in World of Warcraft.
Oh, don't worry. This one won't be imparted by me.
Lisa won't be needing this anymore, having renounced the Scarlet Crusade. And let's take it for myself. Ooh, this looks nice.
Light bless you, friend.
Let's go to Hammerfall the quick way. Because we have an ad break coming up and things should be going quick. So let's stay here for the moment and enjoy the ad break, which I will use to dehydrate real quick. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. And we are back, so let's dive right in for a bit longer and see
Is this about the Red Dawn?
what's gonna happen
Quite
here.
the opposite. We're going to see someone who is doing something wonderful. Something I failed to accomplish.
One moment.
Welcome back. Thanks, Steph.
Just being stubborn. Val, what brings you and your friends to Hammerfall? Please tell me the world isn't ending again.
Of course it's ending again.
Help is always appreciated.
Inshe has guided you to us, Wetbun. Care to join us in our work?
Look for me among those in need. I'm grateful for your assistance.
Wetbun, residents of Hammerfall have been focused on daily life, defense and survival over the past months. They have not had sufficient time or frankly numbers to address all the harms that were done. There's much we can do to help them get back on their feet. I know this is humble work, but it makes a very real difference to the orcs who live here.
Help however you can.
Wetbun, the people of Hammerfall were attacked not so long ago by saboteurs from a group called the Red Dawn. I'm working to help them recover and rebuild from the attack with my fellow Sunwalkers, Malu and Nadura. One thing they have been doing is gathering supplies needed by Hammerfall's crafters from various sources. If you could deliver these supplies, it would be a great help.
Hunger and poverty are my friend. If you could help with the cleanup and deliveries, Arator can help me with some work that needs another pair of hands.
If you'll all excuse me, I must find Eitrig. There are some things I need to arrange.
Alright, let's do some good here. Why are there cockroaches coming out from there? That is disgusting.
I do not have a target.
Did you have an older model? Yeah, I have some other models actually. I have the Suiika model I used, and then I also have another bunny girl model that I used previously for a long time. Why are you asking? More rats. Oh, okay, I asked because your profile picture one looks different. Yeah, that's the Suiika model, if I'm not completely wrong. Need something, Wetbun? Taking a break. I am. A well-deserved break. I've been working here with Desko and Malu for longer than I would like. Though Desko and Malu seem satisfied and content to be laborers, I am not. I did not walk the path of the sun to haul rubble and rebuild structures. I am a sunwalker. My faith in Anshe and my hammer are my tools to wield, not a mallet and a shovel. In a world besieged by darkness, we are not the rays of sunlight we were meant to be. This is not where I'd like to be right now.
Goodbye.
I'm not selling anything if that's what you are concerned about. Yeah, truth to be told, I was a bit concerned about that because that kind of question is also something these scam artists use a lot. Like that's kind of their whole spiel. They comment about how nice your model is, and looking at your page and seeing stuff there, they they like in quotation mark, and then they are trying to sell you something.
For the Horde!
I need to target something first.
Strength and honor.
I understand, Fowl. I'll gather the others and wait for your arrival.
Well, I was genuinely just asking. I find my Vtuber models cool. And everything is totally fine. I try to be nice to everyone, even those I immediately see as scammers. Today is just a bit of a I have no or not much nice left over, so I'm sorry if I made you feel a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, liking VTuber models is really nice. That's why I have so many. There's much to do for the people of Hammerfall, Wetbun. You honor Anshe by your assistance for those in need. You don't feel like you have better things to do? This go has taught me much out here. Just as no ray of sunlight is insignificant in the open wilderness, no small amount of work we do is unworthy. Besides, it is not for us to deem what work is worthy and unworthy of carrying out in the light of Anshe. Working alongside him here, I have found that helping those in need is the most rewarding work I do.
Watch over you.
Blood and thunder! Farewell!
No, I probably should have clarified that earlier, I'm sorry. I know that there's a lot of scammers around.
What can I help
Yeah, it's really sad that that kind of clarification is actually needed in the first place.
What are you looking for? Farewell.
Alright, where am I supposed to hand in the quests now? Someone steal the quest giver. I apologize for making you feel on edge. It's all okay. It's really not your fault that I felt a bit on edge. It's just that today was a bit exhausting, and I'm pretty much just exhausted, and social battery is empty, so to say. Where is the quest giver? Why is he gone? Oh, there he is. Sorry that you had a bad day. It's okay. It's not your fault.
The light guides us.
I would say.
Help is always.
Good work, Wetbun. Things are starting to look better.
Look for me among those in need.
Excellent. This will help the people of Hammerfall help themselves.
Help however you can. Hunger and poverty are the most dangerous.
Wetbun, now that Hammerfall can expect peace with Stormgarde, there's a lot more use in being able to farm and craft than fighting. So, we've been gathering old weapons from past skirmishes, make into tools for the people of Hammerfall. Would you and Arator be willing to give me a hand?
The discarded weapons of past wars litter the fields and complicate farming. If you would gather what you can, Arator and I will prepare the forge.
Is this what it means to be a Sunwalker?
For some. Others are content to smite the wicked with a giant hammer. But allowing the innocent to suffer, that is the worst evil.
This isn't the type of thing the Silver Hand gets involved in, is it?
Alonsis has told me how he always intended for the Silver Hand to focus on this kind of service. But war changed what his paladins were called to do. Alonsis tells me stories of his first students. The legendary Uther was apparently quite the nurse. I would have liked to meet the man during that time.
My father was one of those students. He's never mentioned any of this to me.
I don't know the High Exarch well. I do know he's been to other worlds, far from here, fighting for an unimaginable amount of time. We're shaped by the events in our lives, but we can choose how we will live going forward. What type of paladin do you want to be, Erador? What type of person?
I want to come back here and help you once this war has ended. I think this is as much my calling as facing down the horrors of the Void.
Alright, let's gather some stuff.
Too far away.
How dare you attack me, you Highland Strider? What kind of bitch move is that to steal the item from someone? It is a very good thing that in these days items are oftentimes not a single collect thing anymore. So you can collect the same item with different players. But back in the day when there was only one item at the spot to collect, it happened so many times that you were fighting a monster right next to it and someone just came up and stole the item while you were busy, and that was so incredibly annoying. What time is it for you, by the way? It's nearly 2 AM. I will not stream that much longer. Wow, you're up late. I mean, it's Saturday, so that is okay. What got you into streaming? Pretty much a friend who I was a mod for on her stream, and we were playing some games together, and I pretty much thought, if I'm pretty much streaming on her with her together, but not streaming myself, why do I not just start streaming myself? Weapons we gather will help reforge Hammerford's future weapon. Many human soldiers lost their lives to the Maran Trollbane's decisive leadership. This could be from Stromgard's attack or the Red Dawn's ambush. Excellent work, Wetman. We'll get these reforged into tools and distribute them to the people.
Hunger and poverty are the most dangerous villains.
Okay, we finished the first part of Aratos' journey. I think it's a good place to end for today. Since I don't think I will be able to play through the next part as well. So I will call it a night here. We have 4 chapters left in the Midnight campaign. One is the Arator part and the others are in Voidstorm. I don't know why I have the Darkening Sky already finished. I think that might have been the one with Umbric. Do you like streaming? Yeah, I like streaming a lot. It was nice talking to you. Yeah, it was nice talking to you as well, Death, and feel free to drop by again if you'd like to. Although I'm just gonna stream 2 days a week for the next few weeks. Because finding the time for streaming is a bit difficult. So yeah, let's call it a night here. Let's finish up the game and finish up the stream. I hope you all had a wonderful time here, and have a great day or night wherever you might be, and enjoy your weekend. So see you on the next stream. Bye bye.